Hey everybody, welcome to another episode, another edition, Process Server Messenger podcast, where we like to talk about life as a process server and life as a messenger and a small business owner. I am Nick, host of the show, and today is another Monday update episode. But before we get started, I wanted to, again, like I do before every podcast, ask you to like, review, rate, subscribe, comment, just interact with all my posts and all my content. Every click goes a long way, every view goes a long way. Check out the patreon.com/process server and messenger. We have a lot of new stuff getting put up on there. I just put another driving video up, another video in traffic, driving around. This one's not so much traffic; it's a lot of driving through LA. There's some beautiful scenic shots of driving, and I've been just uploading all that on there. I also have kind of photo journal on there. I do other video recordings that go up there, and so I've just been putting a bunch of content on the Patreon, and go check it out. It's a good time. And with that being said, we're going to launch into the show. Here we go. And we're back. Hopefully that worked okay. Sometimes with this live production, I never know what what I'm going to get at the other end. Sometimes I have to do a little bit of cleaning up in post. All right, it's Monday. It's another Monday update episode. This one's going to be a little shorter, hopefully. I got the boys in the room over there. They're playing games right now and they're being good. But this is the first time I'm recording with them in the other room, so hopefully they stay where they are doing what they're doing. They're occupied right now. My one son loves the microphone. He loves using. I'll turn on the microphone and I'll put it up the speaker, and I'll turn it up real loud, and I can get him to. I don't know. He loves using the microphone, so he might see me talking right now and want to come over and use it. It's like a toy. But hopefully they stay occupied. It looks like they're going to be all right for now. This one's going up late on a Monday, but better late than never. I mentioned last episode about something about procrastination, but what does that even mean? It's still Monday until midnight, so. Technically we made it. These Monday episodes, I want to do kind of updates, I said. Well, I was looking around for updates and I didn't see much. So just quickly looked at they have a California Superior Court Newsroom website that has announcements and stuff. Sometimes there'll be important stuff on here. Sometimes it's just... excuse me, it's just nothing. But yeah, they're having a Supreme Court oral argument coming up October 8th. This is for California Superior Court Judicial Council meeting. California Supreme Court to hold oral argument outreach session in Monterey County. Okay, well, I'm not going to be there. California Supreme Court approves amendments to rules governing the bar exam and attorney conduct. Okay, very cool. Update your conduct code. Chief Justice honors Riverside Norte Vista High School for excellence in civics. So congratulations, Norte Vista High School. Your civics are excellent. I saw San Bernardino had some sort of event, some sort of, let's see if it's on here. Maybe I'm making things up. Santa Clara County judicial officers honored with statewide awards. Okay, congrats to everybody. Placer County Superior Court announces renovations in Department 20 in Roseville. All right, that's a big update. So if you're in Roseville and you're going to Superior Court and you got business in Department 20, get ready for some renovations. California Appellate Court restores public's right to coastal walkway in Rio Del Mar. That's nice. I like that headline. Public's right to coastal walkway. I don't want to get political, but right, public coastal walkway. Without knowing anything about that, that's a nice thing. But every argument has two sides. I'm sure there's somebody who can tell me why that's not a good thing. But just based on the headline, it sounds nice. Yeah, that's about it. I saw something about. Oh, I was looking on X for like tweets and stuff, and that's where I saw the the thing for San Bernardino. Let's see if I can find it on there. But then I got off of X quickly because not a lot of stuff on there that I want to repeat on my podcast. It's a fun place full of ideas. Okay, let's look. California Superior Court. County of Santa Clara, proud to honor judicial officers for outstanding statewide recognition. So, congrats, Santa Clara. Oh, here it is. San Bernardino proudly hosted, this was on September 23rd, California Native American Day celebration, led by Assemblymember Ramos, honored history, culture, and lasting contributions to Native American communities across San Bernardino County and our state. So that's cool. I always like when they do events at the courthouse. It looked like they had some music and some speakers. So regardless of what the event is, it's always fun when they do stuff. It's always nice. So okay. Native American Celebration Day in San Bernardino Superior Court. That was last Tuesday, so I missed that, but it looks like a good time. And then I was looking on X. I found that on X, and I saw more stuff on X, and I was like, this is not. Some of it's motivated, you know what I mean? Some people have opinions about stuff, and that's great, but I don't want to be putting their opinions on my podcast. This is mine. This is where my opinions go. I saw something about. I was going to make a joke because one of these courts is shredding old documents, and there's a code. Documents from like, I don't know, the 20s or the 30s. But, yeah, I guess that's nothing. That's not really news. But, hey, I'm trying to do Monday updates, and this is what this is what's happening at the Superior Court right now. I don't make the news. I just report it. But someone's shredding documents somewhere. I know I saw that. Again, it's on X, so you have to kind of take it with a grain of. I don't know what you have to be a little skeptical. Fourth Appellate District announces destruction of old court records. What are you hiding? I wanted to make that joke. Court of Appeal, Fourth Appellate District, Division 1, San Diego, has announced its intention to destroy some of its civil records under Rule 10.1028D of the California Rules of Court. So what are you hiding, Court of Appeal, Fourth Appellate District? That's from September 11th. Let's see how old these are. All civil cases, excluding those with published opinions, are preserved for at least 10 years. So I don't know how old these records are, but they're at least 10 years old, which I'm okay with destroying records. This is just paperwork. You don't need this. It's a fire hazard. You can't have boxes of records just lying around. But okay, that's really all that's going on at the court. That's the update. I've scoured the websites. I've tried to find something cool going on, but that's about the cool stuff happening. That Native American party looked really cool. Celebration, sorry. Those things, I'm legitimate. I'm serious. When you see those kind of things going down at a courthouse in a public space, it's always it really is a good time. Usually they got music, they got some dancers. You learn something. You hear some speakers. That genuinely, that kind of stuff I find interesting and a lot of fun. But yeah, that's it for California Superior Court news update for a Monday. And with that, I'll give you an update on what I'm doing. I was just serving a lot of people, like always. I went to the Hollywood Hills area today, and I think I've mentioned it before, but I think I probably said it on my first podcast, but it's always so strange going up to that area because no one's home. Those neighborhoods seem empty. I never serve anybody, and it could just be luck. It's just like coincidence, It's just a coincidence, It's a coincidence. You go to residences, people don't answer the door. That's fine. It happens. I never knock on the door and somebody's there. Nobody living there. It's a ghost town up there. Millions and millions of dollars worth of real estate. $1 million homes. Nice homes. Nobody there. It's a ghost town. At least if you're a process server, I guess they know I'm coming. It's like Omar on The Wire. They know I'm going to serve them. They see the Angels hat and they go, "This is Dodgers country. What are you doing up here?" But I was there again today, and it's always remarkable to me that nobody's there. And I shouldn't say nobody. I'm exaggerating. I've served people there before. This year, I've served people in the Hollywood Hills area, so there are people there. But I'm over exaggerating. But I'm kind of joking. But it's one of those neighborhoods where, I mean, what, they're on vacation. It's you're going out of town. September 29th, you're on vacation. A little break, a little before Thanksgiving vacation. You're out of town. You're on a cruise. You got a coupon. Maybe not on vacation. I don't know. But I have a tough time serving people in the Hollywood Hills area. Nobody's ever there. And there's a lot of hills, and hills are like really tough to walk. So I'll park my car and I'll go walk to the house to serve them, and I'm out of breath. And they're not there. Or if they're there, they're not answering the door. So, yeah, just personal update. Been serving a lot more people. A lot of UDs still. Went to the Hollywood Hills recently, and still nobody lives there. Still an empty ghost town. And got to wake up early, and I got some more work tomorrow. And I got more proofs to do tonight. Just 24/7. When you're a small business owner, you feel like even when you're asleep, you're dreaming of your work. Yeah, so we've got a lot more going on. A lot of more work to do, a lot more people to serve. Hopefully I go back to the Hollywood Hills and I knock on the door and they're there. And this is just a joke. People live there. People live there. Those are homes. People live there. Hopefully they're there. No one's ever there when I knock on the door. It's a beautiful place, Hollywood Hills, that area. living on hillsides like that is seems challenging. But sometimes I go to a home I'm at the front door and I look around and I go, this is pretty beautiful. The views. Sometimes I go in that area and you can hear eagles screeching. I swear, nowhere else do I hear this. But you're up there just knocking on doors and you'll hear a, ah! And you look up and they're just circling. I guess they could see me walking up the hills and they see how sweaty I am and they're going, this guy's going to be easy. This will be a good meal. But yeah, just got a lot of work, a lot of UDs, a lot of unlawful detainers. Still coming in. So tomorrow's Tuesday, and just another day in the week. Baseball playoffs start soon. Angels are not going to play again until next year, but Dodgers are going to play, so I'll watch some Dodgers. I'll watch the Dodgers. They should win. I think they're going to win. They'll win. I don't gamble. I don't bet, but let's just say they're going to win. I'm going to be watching them, and I'm going to be waiting for the Angels to get better and then see how they do next year. On Friday, I'm going to talk more about there was a big bike race in Rwanda, in Kigali, UCI Men's Road Championship race. Tadej Pogacar won. This is his back-to-back year, so he won again. But I'm going to get into that on Friday because I haven't watched the race yet. I've just seen the highlights and see the headlines. He had a really cool bike, and he won. And he's a cool guy. Back-to-back UCI Road Men's Champion. Congrats. And, okay, that's your Monday update. I'm keeping it quick. I gotta check on these boys. Who knows what they're doing? I'm supposed to be watching them. They've been too quiet. So, I'll see you on Friday, and we'll talk about serving people, and we'll talk about cycling. I'm going to watch this race. It's already passed, already missed it, but I'm going to rewatch it, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit because I haven't been caught up on cycling. I'm watching people on X, and I'm watching people explain stuff, but I'll check that out, and we'll get caught up on cycling on Friday. And then if I serve somebody and something funny happens, I'll let you know. In the meantime, have the good rest of your week, and I'll see you on Friday, everybody. This is a short one. This is your Monday update, Process Server and Messenger. Check out the Patreon. Check out the website, the social media. Interact with the content, and yeah, become a member of the Patreon. I think that's the best thing you can do. That's I'm going to be putting more and more content up. There's more and more videos, and that's the best way to really keep up to date. And if you like what I'm doing and you want it to keep going, that's the place to go. That's the place to do it. Become a member and check out all the cool videos I'm putting up and the photos I'm taking. And yeah, see what I'm up to. And so have a good rest of your week. And on Friday we'll check back in with you, and I'll have some stories to tell on all the crazy people that I'm out here serving this week. Haven't served anybody crazy in the last couple of days. Everyone's been nice. I served some people this weekend, and good, solid people, very friendly. They have no business being that friendly to me, but sometimes people are just nice. So it makes my job a lot easier and a lot better, but it doesn't give me any good stories to tell for the podcast. So lately I've been hoping for some good stories. No. I like it. I like people being nice. It makes the job easier. That's always good. And I've been lucky the last couple days. So hopefully we keep that going. And then on Friday, I just tell you nothing happened, but we'll see. I got a stack of work. I got a stack of work right here next to me off camera. We'll knock all that out, and all the status updates, all the proofs of service that got to get filled out, and never ends. When you're doing a small business, when you own a small business, when you're operating a small business, You're investing a lot into it, but you're getting a lot back. You get a lot back though, so it's worth it. To me, if you think it's worth it, then it's worth it. But it's a lot of work. To me, it's worth it. But that's just me. All right, everybody. Friday. Have a good rest of your week. I'm out. Bye. If I can figure this out. Just give me a minute. Hold on. I'll be out in a second. I wanted to play my outro. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm out. Bye.